This is a free-form scenario where you can play the game at your own pace. Try to capture the barbarian capital or conquer. The leadership of your fledgling tribe has fallen on your shoulders. The first task is to unify a new nation under your rule. You're free to build your nation at your own pace. Occasionally, you may receive advice to help keep things moving, but otherwise, it's all up to you. This is your scout. Use him to discover rare resources or locate the enemy position. Scouts are very fast and can see farther than most units, but cannot attack. You can move your scout around the map manually or click the Auto Explore button to have him explore on his own. Each city can support a maximum of 5 farms. Go ahead and build as many as you can. This is a merchant. Use merchants to take advantage of the rare resources scattered around the map. These resources provide a number of benefits for your nation. To enjoy these benefits, simply select your merchant and then right-click a rare resource to have him set up shop. Now that you've studied the first Red military technology, you can build a barracks and begin training troops to protect your nation. If you're running low on resources, you can always build farms to gather food and fill up woodcutters' camps with citizens to gather timber. To generate wealth, use markets and caravans to create trade routes between cities, or research taxation at a temple. you want to see more of the map, you can always zoom in and out by using the mouse wheel or pressing page up and page down on the keyboard. Now that you're in the classical age, new methods of gathering resources are available to you. Remember, build mines to gather metal and universities to generate knowledge. If you don't have a lot of wealth or food, building new cities opens up new trade routes and allows you to build more farms. Build a stable so we can start creating mounted units to expand our army. We now have a stable to create mounted units. Mounted units are fast, tough, and are excellent at destroying siege weapons. We currently have 2 cities, but we can expand our nation and collect more wealth if we build more. Build a new city. Place it near the edge of your territory so that you'll expand your borders and control a larger portion of the map. Good job. You've built another city and expanded your territory. Remember to build more caravans to take advantage of the new trade routes that have opened up. To be able to effectively attack and capture enemy cities, we need to build a siege factory to build siege units like catapults. Don't forget to conduct research at your library. Researching new technologies is vital to building your nation and advancing your people through the ages. This is a general. Keep him near your troops to have them fight more effectively. If he has enough craft, represented by the blue line above him, he can use special abilities like forced march and entrenchment. Read more about these abilities by selecting your general and moving the mouse over the buttons in the lower left panel. that siege factories like catapults are lethal against buildings. By now, your nation should be advanced enough for you to concentrate on building a stronger military force. See if you can build an attack force powerful enough to seize one of your enemy's cities. Train 8 troops of your choice at the barracks. Remember, each unit has its own strengths and weaknesses, so try to train a variety of different types. Train 4 mounted troops at your stables. Build 3 siege weapons at your siege factory. Now you know how to gather all of your resources. If you run low on one, concentrate on increasing the gather rate of that resource. Remember to fill in your mines and universities and create a caravan for every trade route available. If you researched at least 2 of the science technologies and the classical age at the library, you can build granaries and lumber mills to increase your food and wood production. Danger! The enemy has invaded your territory. You must drive them away as quickly as possible. Don't forget, you can protect your citizens by sounding the alarm bell at your city. This is your supply wagon. It automatically helps your siege weapons fire more rapidly and prevents your units from being damaged by attrition. control at least 70% of the map. If your opponent cannot get more land before the timer in the upper right expires, he will be defeated. Hold on to at least 70% of the map for a little while longer to achieve victory.